Hi, this is Shauna. I'm your host for Living in This Space, and I want to welcome you to Monday Mindset. We are going to spend time together talking mindset and motivation, and I hope to bring value to your day with topics and tips that I've learned along this journey that we call life. So let's dive in. Hi, and welcome back to Monday Mindset. Today's topic is one I think we all struggle with at some point in our lives, and that is spending more time looking at the rear view of our lives than we do looking forward. You know, the past is meant to be your teacher, your guide, not your persecutor or judge. And ruminating over the past, wishing for things that didn't happen, living with regrets over things you've said or done will never serve you well, my friends. Have you been here? Have you struggled with a past decision? Or maybe something you look back on and wish you'd done or said differently? I don't think we can find many people who haven't felt this way at one time or another. Or maybe have been in that personal place of despair once they've gone down that rabbit hole of regret and looking backwards. When you find yourself ruminating over the past, I want to share with you 4 questions to ask yourself that will hopefully help you to move into the present and out of the past. You know, I think we can all recognize that ruminating in the rearview mirror of our life often brings condemnation, criticism, and self-judgment. And I think these questions will help you to focus on the positive instead of regretting the past. They will allow you to move past your previous experiences and be your teacher and not your judge. So, when you find yourself in that looking in the rearview mirror kind of place in your life, ask yourself these questions. Number 1, what am I proud of? All of us have something we can draw upon, a past experience, action, or something we may have said that brought us that momentary feeling that made us feel good about ourselves, that made us feel proud of ourselves. Number 2, what did I learn? Listen, I promise you, everything in life has a lesson to learn, whether it be a positive lesson or a hard one. So keep a journal and look back through it when you're in a season of doubt. You know, it's a good reminder of how much you've grown and how much you are growing. Number 3, what am I now capable of because of these learnings? You know, life always teaches us in some way. And what we do with those lessons is so important. What can you do differently? Who can you touch with what you've learned? Use what you've learned wisely and don't waste the opportunities that I promise you will be in front of you as you journey through your life. And then last, number 4, what am I now passionate about? We all have gifts. We all have passions. What are yours? Do you know? If you're not sure or you don't know, again, do some journaling. Start with things that you like to do. What are your favorite activities? What do you like to read about? When you're scrolling on social media, what captures your attention the most or really tugs at your heart? What kind of people do you enjoy engaging with? And what is the usual topic of conversation that pulls you in? If you're struggling to identify your passions, I think these prompts will help you to identify an area of interest to you. Listeners, I think sometimes it takes those twists and turns of our lives to open our hearts and minds to look forward, to see possibilities, and to recognize the value of how we can use those passions to impact the world that we live in. That impact might not be huge. It may be something tiny. But if we never ask ourselves these questions, we probably won't ever see the possibilities, and we will always risk living in the rear view of our life. Remember, my sweet listeners, your old life needs permission to leave out the back door while freedom walks in the front door. Until the next time, keep looking forward and leave the past behind. Hey, thanks for listening. Don't forget to hit follow wherever you get your podcast. And until next time, I hope you live in your space well, my friends.